What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Buck's Corner. We are going through our flea market find today. We found ourselves a box of revised. It is very beat up, but we also got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 really nice, nicely displayed booster packs. They're empty. Recent sold listings on these on eBay for mint are going anywhere from $20 to $30, it looks like. So that's a nice little hit. I mean, they're already pre-packaged. I'll ship them out just like that. They're nice. We do have some cards in here as well, but we also have another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 extra loose packs that I will, I'll sort through all these and find the good ones and put the good ones in something similar to this and sell them. I have looked through these cards already. I was going to go live on YouTube to do it and just do it with you guys as we go, but apparently you have to have more than 50 subscribers for that. And you need to verify your channel, and you need to wait 24 hours before you can do any kind of live stream after it's been verified. So there's that. Yeah, this box is in pretty rough shape, but I mean, for being 94, you know, it's not terrible. It could be worse. That's still there, which is nice. It does have some moisture damage and stuff like that I'm seeing. You can see at the bottom a little bit of specks, you know, like down in these corners here and stuff. The little fuzziness you see on my screen here is actually because my phone camera, the glass protecting it, broke. So that's why it's fuzzy, like down in this range here, like right above my finger here. So I'm excited. Not really about the cards, more about the packs, because that's where we're going to get our value back. But we did find some decent stuff. We'll just center these up a little bit more. We'll go through the plastic case first. It did come with this plastic case in the box. I want to thank Ed from Gold Brain MTG. Go check out his channel. Sub to that. He's making his way up. I think he's almost at 2,000 subscribers right now. He told me it was a decent buy at the price that I paid for it. And you know, you never know when you're just on a whim and not able to really look through the cards. As far as what I paid for it, I'm not going to disclose. But with card value alone on retail, I pretty much just paid retail for all these cards. But the key with these is they're all in really, really good shape. Like, surprisingly good shape. You know, this is all a stack of revised, and you can see there isn't much yellowing. There's a little bit of curvature to them, but they're all in decent shape. So while I have that in my hand, we'll just go through that quickly. I got some cool stuff, you know, twiddle, a couple twiddles. Got some stuff from Chronicles here as well. You know, just some neat little stuff. And then we got some 4th edition, because it says 95 on the bottom left of these. Nothing too crazy. And here was like, this little spot here is like the revised cards that are worth more than a quarter. And you got Wild Growth, Earthbind, and like I said, these things are in fantastic condition for their age. So I was even happy just to have them. And then we got just more bulk here. Sea Serpent, some Unstable Mutations, you know, unsummoned. But I mean, look at these things. They're, you know, I could, you could get away with selling these as light play to near mint. I wouldn't sell them as near mint just because there is some, you know, a little bit of pitting on the sides just from like water damage and things like that. But as far as surface and everything like that goes, they're, you know, they're in really, really nice shape. You know, you look at the backs of this one, you know, I know my phone camera also gives it some, it's hard to tell, but I mean, that's, surface is great on them. So, you know, you got creature bonds. This is mainly just all commons and uncommons. I didn't find any rares. Yeah, paralyzed. You know, like this Howl from Beyond is like crispy mint. Same with really all of them. They're just in great shape in general. So yeah, there's a little stack there. And in the video I posted originally, I said that I found some unlimited lands. I pulled this typical mistake. I thought the tap symbol meant unlimited, and I thought berries meant unlimited, but I was wrong. That is strictly revised. But yeah, you got some terrors, scathe zombies, some raised deads, plague rats, some pestilences. I always have a hard time telling between revised and unlimited when it comes to borders, but I am almost certain that all of these are revised. Let me get these back on camera. Sorry about that. TCG player scanned the Samite healer and it like went nuts, and I was like, there's no way, but then I realized that it scanned it as alpha. So I don't think I hit any reserve list cards other than, I think I hit one. I got some power leaks that are in really good shape, some phantasmal terrains, merfolk, jumps, Mog's Goblin Raiders, some Minotaurs, Hill Giants, Grey Ogres, Fire Breathing, Regenerations, some Tree Folk. You know, like I said, these are all commons and uncommons. I got another Flight, Wall of Woods, Tranquility, some Shanadin Dryads, Frozen Shades, Cop Black, Cop Blue, Cop White, Cop Red, Crawlworm, another Stone Rain, another Stream of Life, War Mammoth, Reconstruction, Fog, another War Mammoth, Evil Presence, some nice Fireballs, some really nice condition Llanowar Elves. I'm surprised these weren't worth that much. I think they were only like 20 or 30 cents. But yeah, so that was the revised stack. And the guy, literally, he pulled the box out of the back of his van, you know, all I see is this extremely beat up box, but then I see, you know, this like kind of sticking out at the top. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, are those sealed? Like, I swear to god, if they're sealed, I'm about to lose my mind. I also would not have had enough money to pay him accordingly, because sealed, you know, even sealed search packs or revised are expensive. You know, but if he had sealed packs, I would have tried to figure out a way to pay him, you know, accordingly, or told him, you need to not sell these at a flea market. Excuse me, I was yawning. You need to sell them somewhere else because they're worth a lot more than what you can get at a flea market. So we got a bunch of Ice Age stuff, some Alliances stuff, some Mirage stuff, some Tempest. Like I said, I don't know if any of the cards were reserve lists. This was our hit. We found a Mystic Remora. But this thing is top shelf condition for its age. I mean, I'll pull it out of the perfect fit I have it in. You know, and I know I don't know, like anywhere from $6 to $10 a piece. Let's see if we can get this thing to focus again. But I mean, you look at it, it's in really, really good shape. A little bit off-centered, but it's not like I would be sending it out to grade or anything. I was really hoping when I saw one that we would have a bunch more in there, but we didn't. I went through these already. You know, some decent stuff, nothing too crazy. Nothing really over $1, honestly. Did get 2 really good condition dark rituals, which is nice because I collect dark rituals. I just keep any of the ones I ever find. And plus I really like that artwork. Some Rain of Tears. For some reason I thought that Mog Hollows was worth money, but it really isn't. Really, really nice condition Brainstorm. That was another decent one, but still, you know, under $1. But still in really, really good condition. So we're happy with that. Some of the cards are what I would consider damaged, just because some of them do have some residue on them and stuff like that. But that's what you get when you're flea market hunting. You're always going to have, you know, water damage cards, you know, because people just keep them out in the open. You know, none of these are really worth anything. I think Seizures was like $20. I think Nort's like 30 or 40 cents. I bought a collection the other day that had like a stack of like 100 of these Norits, and I was like, as soon as I saw that one, I was like, great, how many am I going to see in this one? As far as the Mirage, it was all pretty much commons and uncommons. Nothing scanned in really high on the TCG Player app, other than obviously the Remora. I'm going to see, look, there's another Norit. I was really hoping, you know, when I saw the first card of Alliances, I was like, oh, come on, you know, please be some Lake of the Dead, some Force of Wills or something in there. But the gentleman said him and his son had sold most of the stuff off in like the past 10 years or so, and he said his son did have power, you know, he had Moxes and things like that, and sold them for a couple $100, you know, when they were spiking at that price range, you know, the $700-800 range for Moxes and stuff like that. And I told him, I was like, well, if you would have, you know, like all of us, if you would have held on to him, you know, you could have bought a house. So that was another one of the stacks of black borders. I believe Forget from Homelands, I believe that's a rare, or Aetherstorm is a rare. I forget which one it is, but I just sleeve them just because they're in nice shape, and I like the artwork on them. And you got some more Alliances, and you know, just keep going. It wasn't, all in all, it wasn't a really bad deal. Like I said, I did pay full-blown retail pretty much for the cards, but I was excited. I was going to be excited if I got some hits on the cards, but I have a good feeling about the packs, you know, just like that. You know, I'll toss them up on eBay or in one of my Facebook groups. You know, if somebody wants to buy a couple of them and make a little project out of it, an art project or whatever, I'm fine with that too, you know. I'm also fine to just hang on to them and see if they ever go up. But, you know, with everything else in Magic, you know, you can hang on to something for 20 years and it doesn't amount to anything. I do believe I know this swamp right here is worth like $1 or $2. Come on, phone. Let's see if we can just zoom this in a little bit. It's not focusing. I don't know why it's not focusing. Yeah, I think that swamp's worth like $1 or $2. But you have some really nice, just old border and good condition lands. They're in great condition, except for that one's got some schmutz on it. I'll pull that one aside. Yeah, you got your Ice Age Islands. And I remember playing with these lands, so like these are actually probably just gonna, like, these mountains. I love these Ice Age mountains. They're beautiful. Not worth a whole lot, but I think they're gonna go in my Demir deck. You know, my blue reds. Didn't find any snow covereds, and then we have a nice fat stack of revised lands. I have them all separated out by type. I have your A-type swamps. There's probably like 20 in here or so. B-type swamps, there's once again probably like maybe 10 or 15 in here. These I was curious on just because of the color difference, and you know, I always have a hard time telling what's unlimited versus what's revised, but from these I can see the border up here is just one solid black line. I know unlimited has two, but the coloration on these is interesting. But I know that the tap symbol is revised, but like if you look at that, they're much different. And I have like, I think I have a play set with this kind of coloring and a play set of the darker coloring too. So I'm really not sure. So if any of you guys can help me out with that, that'd be great. Nice little stack of these A swamps. Same thing with the or A forest. Same thing with the B forest and C's. A lot of the nice A style mark pool islands, and these are all in really, really good condition. That's actually why they're all sitting in these sleeve stacks already, because I know my one LGS, he actually pays, you know, if you've got a land that's worth a quarter, he'll give you 20 cents just because he likes having them. Because, you know, a lot of people still want that nostalgia, so they're looking for these. You know, you got your A, your B, your C mountains from revised as well. And then I didn't find any A planes, but I did find B and C. So, and if you're a cable guy, there's a joke about B and C. B and C connectors. Yeah, so all in all, not a bad flea market find. You know, I'm hoping that just these alone, you know, maybe $10 to $25 a piece. You know, I was selling them, sold 30. One sold for 40 like 2 months ago. So, I mean, these are all in really, really nice condition. You know, I think he picked the best of the best. You know, and he did a good job of preserving them. You know, they're inside of some kind of card sleeve and inside of this giant protector. So, you know, we're looking pretty good. You know, they're real nice, and you know, I'm just all in all happy to get them. I do have one single pack of revised that is still sealed, that I've had for quite some time. That honestly, I would love to, if I get to, you know, 100 subscribers, I'd like to start cracking open some of the vintage stuff I have. It'd be really cool. Yeah, that's about it. You know, we can take a more closer look at this revised box, and I don't really know what I'm going to do with it. I guess I can probably try and sell it because I don't really have a need for it. Like I said, it's pretty busted up all around, but it's still really cool just to see it. And honestly, you know, nostalgia is real, so it's just a neat thing to have. And even if I don't sell it, you know, it's something that I can keep. And you know, I don't know how well I'd be able to preserve that. Maybe get one of Graded Powers acrylic cases and put it in there. I mean, it's just an empty box, but I don't foresee it getting any more less damage, or any more less damage than it already is. I'm just glad it doesn't have like any tape or anything on it, you know. But back in the day, $2.45 for a pack of revised, and now they're $300 a pack. And good old Watts Wizards of the Coast number, and right down here in the left corner, if you can read it, 1994. I know my camera's like geeking out right now. It hates this, so to avoid the headache. Yeah, so nice, just nice, cool little find today. And yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for checking out Buck's Corner. We'll catch you later. Bye now.